Elizabeth has lived a life of service to our nation, and she understands the important role family members and caretakers play in supporting our veterans.
She innately can tell when someone's having a bad day, and she'll make it her job to lift them up.
Senator Elizabeth Dole is a genuinely good person. She's the same in private as she is in public. There's nothing fake about her.
She really values and nurtures her friendships. She calls, she sends notes, she sends a favorite book, she sends treats.
She has this amazing ability to be in a large crowd and be present for that crowd, but at the same time make you feel like you're the only one in the room.
Senator Dole is one of the most compassionate leaders I've ever met. She's someone who listens, values everyone's perspective, and more importantly, works with everyone to find meaningful solutions to some of the most difficult challenges facing our nation's caregivers.
I first got involved with Hidden Heroes when Mrs. Dole gave me a call and invited me to lunch. And she was so inspiring and so passionate about military caregivers. And it was a problem that she discovered when her husband, Bob, was in the hospital for 11 months, more than a decade ago. She saw a problem, she decided she was going to do something about it.
It was really clear that she was going to be the one to lead our government to care as much for the caregivers and the military families as we try to care for the soldiers and veterans themselves.
My husband had sustained injuries while in combat, and I honestly thought that was the end of our American dream, and I was afraid for my family. When I met Senator Dole, I had a desire to go back to work because for me, success meant being able to provide for my family. She understood, she listened, she gave me so much confidence. You know, she was very encouraging. I'll never forget her words. Pat, you can do it, you can do it. And then the best part is, she offered to stand reference for me. And I remember going in for my first job interview after I'd been a caregiver for that long and getting the job. You know, I got the job and I felt like finally I had somebody who was actually walking through this with me.
She has character, she's got integrity, and she's a champion for all of us, every single one of us. This is a woman who has walked with presidents and kings and queens, and yet she has always kept the common touch, and she's never forgotten where she's come from or who she represents.
She has single-handedly raised this issue of military caregivers. This has been going on for decades where you had veterans who were being helped by their wives, their mothers, their husbands, children, brothers, sisters, and they were unseen. But when Senator Dole saw the need, she came in and she has not relented 1 minute.
The foundation turned 10 years old this year, and since we started, everything has changed for military and veteran caregivers. We now have countless programs, services, and support. We now have activated communities all across the country, and we have millions of Americans who are proudly wearing their badge as hidden heroes, as caregivers, as children, as hidden helpers. And she believes, like her husband always said, that every single day you should do one good thing for another human being. And most days, she does a dozen.
If I had to describe Senator Dole in one word, it would be the word of service.
One word to describe Senator Dole is devoted.
I would say she's a hero. She's my hero.
Senator Dole, congratulations on being the recipient of the 2022 President's Award for Lifetime Achievement.
Senator Dole, congratulations on this award. It's been the honor of my life, a privilege of my life to be on this mission with you, and I send you all the love and congratulations that you deserve.
You are so deserving for your lifetime of service to military families and veterans, and we are thrilled to be part of this ceremony tonight.
Senator Dole, I'm so proud of you. Thank you for changing our lives.
And on behalf of the United States military, really for the entire nation, I want to thank you for your service to our country. Thank you for protecting and defending our Constitution. And thank you for your love and compassion to our soldiers and their families.
You've been a great partner in connecting veterans, service members, and their loved ones to high-quality mental and brain health. Your dedication to our service members and their families is unmatched. Laura and I appreciate your leadership and your friendship.